Hey guys, welcome back to Food for Thought Tarot 313. I'd like to thank all of you guys for tuning in and supporting my channel. I greatly appreciate all of the love and support. Of course, not everything in this reading will resonate with you, so I encourage you to take what does and leave the rest. However, if this resonates or you just so happen to like this reading, let me know by commenting down below or liking this video. Of course, if you are new to this channel, welcome, and join us as I prepare a bit of food for thought. Of course, I would also like to encourage you guys to interact with the channel, as it also allows me to better interact with you. So let's jump right into the energy of the cards, you guys. Holy Spirit, what is the message here for the collective? What are the cards here that best represent the reading? Starting off, you guys, I am starting with the Mystic Black Rose Oracle from the Etsy shop for those who would like to know. Someone's in deep regret for causing drama in a situation, being dismissive towards your energy, not answering the call. This is someone who is keeping their emotions, their thoughts bottled up. They can't trust those around them. They can't talk to those openly around them. This person is getting the energy of only you. This person is feeling like only you could understand what they're going through or what they have been through. This is someone who ignored you, disregarded your feelings, left you behind, abandoned the connection. This is someone you have not heard from in a while, and if you have, it was a very low-key conversation. However, I do feel this is someone who is feeling vulnerable, possibly still keeping things bottled up. I feel like this is someone who has created problems for you in the past. This could also be someone who is creating problems for you presently, for some of you. This could also be out of spite. Someone is being spiteful, trying to make you the fool. Trying to make you the fool when in fact I feel this was their fate. This is someone who now feels like the fool. Foolish for the behaviors or the actions that they took against you. I feel like this is someone who did something they now regret in regards to you. Let's get a little bit more energy here. Yeah. So I feel like someone saw the foresight within this situation. Seeing things would not change if a decision was not made. For some of you, I feel you took a different path to ascend from this experience. For me, many of you, I feel this was a learning experience for you to move on to a new phase, to prepare yourself for something new. I feel whatever this is could be coming your way within a few months. Denial. Gambling. Indecisions. Something's frozen. So I definitely feel someone is in denial. They're refusing to accept something. A wrong decision that they have made, taking a risk in the wrong direction, rolling the dice, stolen stonewalling a situation, not taking action. I feel for some of you, this person was trying to get you to react. I feel like this person turned their back so you would react. This is someone who avoided you in some type of way, tried to escape consequences or a conversation that needed to be had, magnifying something, revengeful energy, extreme energy here. Well, the clown. So I definitely feel this is a very dramatic energy. This is someone who can be very petty at times, dismissive, ignoring you because they're in their feelings. This is why someone took a risk against you that they now regret, stonewalling you, silencing the connection for the wrong reasons. I feel whatever was done to you by this energy was for the wrong reasons. I feel like this person feels you humiliated them in some type of way. You made them look like a clown. Whatever it was, I feel you were only speaking facts. You were trying to validate something, get some type of proof from this energy, and they feel you were trying to clown them, humiliate them, degrade them in some type of way. I feel this is someone who is very emotional. And when they get emotional, they make decisions from a very dark space. Crashing energy here. Clashing or crashing. Take it how it resonates, but I definitely feel this is someone who is always trying to punish you for your actions or your words by avoiding you, pushing you away, or hiding. We also have extreme harshness, cutting you off, making erratic decisions. I feel this is their extreme behavior, making erratic decisions that affect you as well as themselves. This is someone who is sitting in denial because of their emotions, being spiteful, trying to retaliate, one-up you in some type of way. Whoa, that's a lot, but I'll take it. Toxic connection. Emotions, disunion, observing, single, ravenous. So this person does think about you. There's a lot of emotions about being singled out, having their freedom, being available, but this person is not wanting to be singled out anymore. They don't like their freedom. They want to reconcile. They want to come back. They want to fix this union. I feel for some of you, this is an uncontrollable desire for them. But I sense this person lacks the tools to do so, so they just observe from the background. And what I mean by observing, this doesn't have to be observation physically. This person could just be seeking you out online or making false phone calls from anonymous numbers. But I definitely feel this is someone who is reaching out in some type of way. As I said before, this is someone who now regrets the actions they took towards you, yet they are still not taking accountability for the damage they caused to this connection. Them taking a risk, gambling on this connection, causing drama and shame. I feel you trying to validate something, confirm something, sent this person spiraling. Not because you did something wrong, because this person got caught. This person did not want to justify their actions because they couldn't. They can't. I sense this energy is acting out of spite when they could be doing something like atoning for their mistakes. This is someone who took advantage of the situation, made some petty moves against you for the wrong reason. I feel they did this when they couldn't get their way, or giving harsh reactions to something you said or did that caused them to spiral out of control. I sense things just got deeper and deeper until it got out of their hands. Extreme harshness. This person's trying to cut you off because they're sitting in their ego. For many of you, this person is taking you through all of this because you bruised their ego. This is someone who is very arrogant and trying to prove a point, being stubborn, holding back, having too much pride. I believe all this is taking a turn for the worse because of a bruised ego and a damaged heart. This is someone who can be very sneaky, prideful, because they shattered this situation. I feel like this, for some of you, this energy is panicking, and for others, this person is just crushed. Wow, confirmation. Someone is definitely crushed, conflicted, because things are clashing. They feel like things are not going to be fixed because they were wearing a mask, not being truthful. I feel like this is someone who was trying to be something they were not. Two-faced energy, not being genuine because of their surroundings. This could be influences, third parties. This could be friends or family. Please take it how it resonates with your message, but I definitely feel something or someone intervened with this person's journey, manipulating them, and they took the bait. Now this energy is realizing that you are the missing piece, but for many of you, you're completely done. Wow. Something's final. If this is not your energy, this is how they feel. They feel you are completely done. You have moved on, endings of a cycle. I feel lessons have been learned for you, so much so that you've walked away. I feel for this energy, did some things out of spite, ego, trying to one-up a situation. But now this person is uncertain and contemplating the differences, this breakup, feeling like you're not looking back. You're no longer tethered to their energy. Possibly because of their toxic behaviors. I feel there is also a vivid history here. Someone could be looking back on the past with obsessive energy or anxiety. This anxiety could be you, because behind this energy is pain. Not wanting to go back to the pain, the dysfunction, the games, the mind play. It's exhausting. Many of you have already put up a wall, or you're apprehensive when it comes to this energy because things are just a roller coaster. Things are up and down, good, there's bad. There's a rush of emotions here. I'm getting mixed emotions here. For some of you, this person could be wanting to come back in your energy, but if you are receiving signs, I'm getting double digits here, synchronicities. Or if you are getting that, I feel this is the energy of you needing to move forward in a different direction. For many of you, if you have already made something final, these double digits is letting you know you're moving in the right direction. Keep the faith. I feel this energy feels trapped by their own wrongdoings, creating cycles that they are finding it hard to escape from. Let's get a little bit more energy here. This person feels they've been left behind. when in fact I feel like they just disappeared and things just kind of fell apart on its own. For many of you, things phased out. Now this person feels they have to pursue a situation, hunt you down, or be resilient. This person feels they have to be resilient to anchor themselves to you, tie themselves to you, or get a grip on your energy again. I feel this could be a heavy feeling for someone to be chained to this energy. However, I do feel they're fired up, fuming, and overwhelmed. I feel this is someone who is very angry about how things ended with you. However, I do feel this person lit this match. They're just upset about the consequences. They're upset because your energy or something attached to you is forbidden. Searching for answers. I feel something is forbidden because you are looking for answers. You are looking for the truth. Someone is no longer wanting to be blinded by the truth. I feel this is someone who is empty or feeling invisible, possibly lost. And for some of you, this would be the energy of a runner who is now getting justice. I feel this person is walking within a situation where they're receiving some valuable lessons through karmic debt or karma. This could also be someone dealing with legal issues or legal papers. However, I do feel something is just like deja vu. Something is over and over again, repeated patterns. Something has happened like this in the past. There's history of someone being toxic or irresponsible. Deja vu, this person also feels you've done something to them spiritually, or you're negative energy. This person feels you are putting negative energy on their life, causing things to be stuck. This energy is triggered, not realizing they just wasted too much time. Too much time that is causing them to fail in love, bonds, connections. But I feel there will be some unexpected changes coming soon. And I feel this is in regards to toxic energies that they attract. I feel like this energy is also having flashbacks of what they have done. That's causing them to have some type of anger issues. Let's get a little bit more energy from this tarot deck. I also feel this energy could be upset because they no longer have access to you as they once did, causing something to be forbidden. Now they feel lost as justice is playing out in their life. They feel they're being judged. They're trying to hold on to whatever they have. And I sense this person trying to hold on is one of their problems. Whatever they're trying to hold on to is the reason why they are feeling stuck. Whatever it is, they need to release to move forward. This person could be holding on to people, possessions, issues, deep-seated issues from the past, hoarding, stinginess here, possessiveness energy here. And this could also be someone who is suffering financially and trying to hold on to what they have. This is someone who is going through a season of karmic justice, thinking you hexed their life when, in fact, they're receiving consequences for the bad decisions, choices and mistakes that they have made in life. I feel this is someone who wants a new beginning, but I sense this person has wrecked some real things in their life, causing no stability, no transformation. For many of you, you have no clue why this person is so angry with you, or why they turn their back, because they don't either. They have no clue why they took a chance against you. There's a lot of pain. This is 3 of Swords energy as well as the 3 of Cups. There's a lot of pain because there is no friendship and reunion. They feel they've been removed. They feel a lot of grief because of some type of division or absence within their life concerning your energy. This is someone who is now looking up at what they have versus what they lost. This is someone who knows they are sitting in a state in their life where they have lost a lot, and losing you was one of their biggest losses. They feel like they've lost. Literally, lost. Lost in the situations that they have created because they were not able to let go. Hanging man here. Now this energy is feeling trapped, as if they allowed the wrong people within their life. They teamed up with the wrong people. Now they have very little to offer. Page of Pentacles. I feel this is someone who wants to reunite with the Queen of Cups. Queen of Wands energy. This is someone who is very mature emotionally. This is a very loving energy. This could also be a feminine energy. Please take it how it resonates. But this is someone who is very loyal. Loyal, but easily wounded. I feel when wounded, you are viciously strong as well. There's a lot of courageous energy within you. Chaotic, but courageous. This is someone who knows they lost out on a true energy. A queen. Now this is someone who is receiving bad luck for rejecting your offer. This is someone who is feeling tied, bound, and restricted to their fears and their anxieties. Feeling pressure, feeling powerless, feeling silenced because they have no one to turn to. Queen of Cups energy is the therapist, someone they know they could talk to, rely on, tell the truth. This energy knows you would have respected the truth. Now there are unexpected changes here with the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. I feel there are unexpected changes within their finances, or this could also be unexpected changes emotionally. Yeah, sadness, loss, depression, trauma. This person hides a lot, but appears to be fine. But there's unwelcome changes coming their way. The Chariot in the reverse, lacking direction, lacking control of emotions. They feel powerless to their emotions, their thoughts. This is someone who can be very deceitful. Strategic. Here with the Seven of Swords energy. I'm also getting here with the Seven of Swords energy, a deep betrayal, getting away with something behind the scenes, deception, and acting strategically. I feel this is someone who acts strategically when it comes to love, because it's in the reverse. I feel this is also someone who is having disharmony within the realms of love. There's trust issues, an imbalance, conflict. This is someone who lacks accountability when it comes to close bonds or love. There's conflict, chaos, fighting, arguments. Chaos is really strong here. This is someone who is very territorial and defensive of their actions. I feel there are many battles that they are now being judged for. I feel this is a harsh hand of judgment. This person is also self-evaluating themselves, and trust me, they do not like what they see. For someone here, someone is homesick. Someone is snapping at others, feeling judged, wanting forgiveness. We also have the Justice card again. The Justice card is coming out again. This is karmic justice of consequences in their life. The truth, honesty, integrity, cause and effects. This is life lessons. Valuable lessons that needed to be learned because this person is having trouble coming out of the environments or the toxic energies they have allowed in their life. I feel there's a lack of progress here with the Seven of Swords in the reverse. I feel this person missed an opportunity to grow out of this situation or find their way out before harsh consequences headed their way, but I feel this person wasted too much time causing justice to step in. The universe has stepped in. The Ace of Wands is in the reverse. This person wasted their talent, their potential. They missed an opportunity. I feel there will be years of heavy lessons before this person is greeted with another opportunity. But they're going to have to work for it. Because until then, they're going to receive a lot of tower moments to help them understand their truth. We have the Three of Wands in the reverse, wanting to return, moving home. There's a lack of foresight or planning. They can't envision this, but wherever they are, this is the Ten of Cups in the reverse. They're unhappy. There's a dysfunctional environment or a broken home. I sense this is someone who is receiving a lot of delays. This person is coming out as a page. Page of Swords as well. We have the Page of Cups, as I believe, as well as this Page of Swords. I feel this is someone who needs to think before they speak. Not getting drawn into emotional situations or arguments to find mental clarity, planning, inspiration, a new beginning emotionally, financially, and through relationships, love, and connection. Because right now, the Sun is in the reverse. This person is lacking enthusiasm, drive, a will to do so. Let's get a little bit energy on their personal emotions here. I definitely feel this energy could be upset with you. Upset because they no longer have access to you as they once did. I feel this infuriates them. I feel this is someone who is deeply paranoid or confused that they're not realizing or wanting to see what they created. And they created their own problems. I feel this energy is going through a lot. They're overwhelmed. I'm getting an overwhelming sense of bad luck and pain. So much so that it may be necessary. This may all be necessary for this person's improvement. Their losses. They're grieving. I feel this person has lost a lot and gained nothing. I definitely feel this is someone who is all in their feelings, not wanting to show their face or show their pain because they were trying to be ambitious, but in fact they were being pushy. This person had no limits and they were being aggressive, not caring who they hurt. Now this person is carrying a deep sense of guilt for being on the offense, for being pushy and having no limits. They're ashamed. They're regretful because now they feel like they have humiliated themselves, not wanting to talk about the losses that they have encountered. This is someone who definitely wants to take what has happened to them to the grave. I feel this is someone who had some very hurtful words for you. This is someone who was rude, on the offense, very disrespectful. Now this energy is carrying true guilt because they dishonored you and this connection for no reason. Now they're carrying humiliation and regret like a badge. I feel there's a lot of ego when it comes to this energy, causing them to be careless. There's sarcasm, tradition, and someone being stubborn. So what I'm getting here is an inflated ego who may be ridiculing or mocking values, rooted values. This is someone who has a mixed or fixed mindset. This is someone who is pig-headed, stubborn, headstrong energy who is very dismissive. I feel this person is avoiding or rejecting things because they are selfish, self-serving, inconsiderate, still hiding because they have unhealthy habits that may be detrimental to themselves as well as others. I feel this is someone who is very impulsive, especially when they are in their emotions. They can be very unpredictable, thoughtless, selfish, insecure, and again, inconsiderate. This is someone who always tries to justify their actions, excuse how they behave towards you, because they are always living in some type of fantasy where they are not to be blamed. Something is artificial. They're exaggerating something about their life. But I sense they are truly fatigued, exhausted from the games that they play because they're clearly draining themselves as well as others. This is someone who is very insecure. This is an insecure energy who is about to receive some true lessons in life that they will never forget. Let's get the final deck out here. We're going to go with the... This is the Flaming Rose Hidden Truth Oracle. For those who would like to know, let's get a little bit. I guess come on out this deck. Let's get a little bit more energy here. Let's see what we have. Someone feels they will always, I will always have your back. I don't know who that is for. Someone, like I said before, this person feels you put a spell on them. You hex their life in some type of way. You put some type of negative energy on them. Or you're spying on them because their life is falling apart. When in fact, I feel like this person is just tripping. They're tripping. They're not understanding that they're not seeing reality. They're being impulsive, selfish, and thoughtless. I feel this person is thinking that you have caused problems in their life when it's just this person's choices in life that has caused a downfall. I feel like this is someone who is now reflecting on the past, reflecting on the promises. At this point, I feel like they are broken promises. Promises they abandoned. They abandoned you. They abandoned the things they promised you. This is someone who is now realizing they were happy with you. They were content. And they blew it. They blew it. Now this person is thirsty for your attention because your energy isn't like anyone else's. This is someone who is now reflecting on the past, the promises they made, how they abandoned this connection when they now know they were content. They feel you've put some type of hex on their life when in fact it's their impulsive nature. This is someone who is thirsty for your attention and they're angry. They're taking it out on others when in fact they're hurting inside. As I said before, this is someone who can't clearly express themselves the right way. And they end up breaking the hearts of others as well as their own. Now this person is struggling to reach out or get through the problems that they are going through. However, I sense many of you will still get through it. They're thinking about how they ghosted this connection and how they still have secrets. They feel like you have already burned away the memories. I feel this is someone who is very emotionally unavailable because they missed the connection with you. For many of you, this is a past life connection, something that goes beyond the 3D. This is letters of love. This person wants to know if the love with you is still there because they are definitely all in their feelings. I sense this person is all in their feelings while you are trying to heal and ground yourself. However, I do feel you can tame the beast. This person, when they think of you, I feel their heart is fuzzy. They still have feelings. However, their heart is in knots because they know they've put themselves in this position. Let's get a little bit more energy here. Guess nothing comes out. Passive lover, soul searching. Someone knows you hold the key to their heart and they're soul searching, but this person is really finding it hard to go deep. I feel this person is a little shallow, a little hollow, a little empty to go there at this point, but I feel like they're just in their feelings right now. Finally reflecting on what they have done. Knowing that you hold the key. Knowing that their heart is broken. They can't fix it. They're soul searching. I feel this person is soul searching because they have no clue what to do. This is someone who is a very passive lover. Resisting admitting the truth in some type of way. However, they know they must complete a cycle. This cycle of soul searching. This energy knows they have to complete a cycle of soul searching, going through this dark space in life, going through these dark lessons as judgment plays out in their life. I sense this needs to take place to see the blessings in those around them as well as themselves. This is someone who feels there's a lack of communication or communication is needed. but they're stuck in negative cycles. This is someone who is repeating cycles of their life. They feel like their heart is turning cold. Their emotions are everywhere. But I sense this is someone who is still trying to push through it. Push through this mental exhaustion, this confusion that they have caused in their life. I feel this person is very emotional, all in their head because they did not see the truth. This person regrets not seeing the truth until it was too late. Now they are receiving lessons in life. This person is learning some very valuable lessons, and they're still fighting through it. I like that one. I sense this energy never knew how much you meant to them until you no longer were picking up the pieces. You were no longer looking after them or checking in on them. I feel this energy just hates how it ended, because there's barely anything left, if any. I feel this is someone who is trying to accept the fate of this situation but can't seem to escape the damage they caused to you and possibly others. Because not only did they get nothing from this situation, they got nothing from it. They also destroyed a genuine connection in the process because they failed to see the truth in time. This is someone who knows you have lost respect for them, which is even worse than you being mad because you just might be gone for good. Freeing your heart and letting it go. I hope you guys have found some clarity within this message and, of course, food for thought. If so, let me know by commenting down below or liking this video. I hope to see you again, guys. Bye.